his label under his wing. We got to destroy this nigga, right? So y'all see what you call it, right? Tory is accusing of pulling these strings, right? Now, we've been saying that from the beginning. Remember, this girl didn't even want to speak. She said that she got cut by a piece of glass, right? If the nigga shot her, like he said in the song, well, why did you get back in the car with me if I shot you? If I shot you, like I said on my joint, when the police was there, why didn't you run to the police and say I shot you? Y'all don't remember me saying this? He says all this in the song. Then she turns around and starts accusing him, Tory, you shot me. You shot me. But in the beginning, you didn't say he did. You said it was a piece of glass. The police came to the scene. The nigga was right there, right? So who's making you say all this? But y'all niggas that idolize don't think this nigga be pulling strings, right? Boom. Now, if you caught the Breakfast Club interview, and if you didn't, you can see it after this. On the Rumor Report, they did a whole story about this Tory Lanez album coming out. What's the main thing on it? You all just typed, what's the main thing that Tory talked about on the album and who he accused of pulling strings? Why didn't the Breakfast Club make no mentions of this nigga saying anything about Roc Nation and Jay-Z in the Rumor Report? Is that fair journalism? He went off accusing Roc Nation and Jay-Z. They supposed to be the heirs to the street. They got Charlemagne up there. You telling me they did a whole 20-minute segment and went through songs and then mentioned that this nigga accused Roc Nation or Jay-Z and his album? They didn't talk about that at all. And that's what everybody on every blog is talking about. That's what everybody just typed. You telling me the Breakfast Club failed to mention that? You understand why my interview got cut out now? You see why they didn't try to play my interview? Because this nigga controls shit behind the scenes. You dumb niggas, all them niggas that suck him off, cannot do nothing without his approval. How the fuck did the Breakfast Club do a whole Tory Lanez album review and did not mention that Jay-Z, he accused Jay-Z of setting him up in Roc Nation? Keep it a buck. How? Keep it a buck. They doing the news, and you tell me out of everything in this, outside of Tory Lanez addressing Megan, you telling me the main topic on that album is not him accusing Jay-Z and Roc Nation of setting him up? He didn't shoot that girl? They don't mention that? And this is y'all leaders and information. This is why I'm telling you motherfuckers is controlled. The gatekeepers circuit. Do you doubt that Charlemagne may be bisexual? Do anybody doubt that? It's a whole network. I'll get back into that part 2 maybe later on tonight. But let me stay focused on this right here. You think there's no possibility that Angelique ever been with a woman before? Maybe even kiss one just for play. Do you think that Envy may have not? Now, I'm going to give Envy the benefit of the doubt in this interview. I'm not saying he was defending Tory, but he wasn't he was being he had a non-biased opinion doing his journalism in that interview. I'm gonna give him that. But without him, it was just Charlamagne just I don't want to talk about it. It's like his album is garbage. This shit is fire. The album is fire. Jay-Z do it every time. If it was Jay-Z, y'all niggas would be back flipping over. Oh, you know, he said, yo, he addressed this. Yo, he got that D Hazen. Yo, the nigga got that choke. Yo, this. But this nigga creatively, think about this, y'all. And then this little bit of time for Megan going out and making several statements and saying stuff to accusing this man of shooting her. If he shot her, she wouldn't be switching the story up several times. And like he said, how can you say I shot you if your back was turned? I'm thinking the girl that was in the car found out Megan, they both were sleeping with Tory and got into a whole heated thing, and the girl reached for the gun and popped the gun out the gun and not shooting. Then probably didn't even hit her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking the girl may have done it, not Tory, because Tory even says in the song, when the police checked his hands for the gun residue, he had none. You tell me he bust the gun within in the circumference of a car out the window? Or if y'all niggas ain't from the street, y'all don't know. All that is on you. All that is on you. And remember, it ain't like he went home and got a chance to take a shower or anything. The police pulled him over not too far away, and he ain't got no gun residue on him. Anyway, back to the Breakfast Club, right? Now listen, how did they feel to mention that? This is what I'm telling y'all. This is why I fell out with them. Who is this nigga, Jay-Z, to be able to tell y'all niggas, yo, don't mention me in that interview. Don't bring up this, that, and other. Unless y'all niggas is sucking his nuts. Morning Mess, what up? You know what I'm saying? So they start off this rumor report like talking about Tory Lane's tweet that when he was like, it's a time to stay silent, it's a time to speak. You know what I'm saying? The Angela Yee come on. And I love Angela Yee. I'm still gonna always love her. That's still my baby. But I got to ride your ass tonight, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Mac Trey, good looking for the donation. You could tell they're totally biased because they on Megan's side, they on the Roc Nation side. The fact they ain't even bringing Roc Nation is amazing to me. They should have said something so they can make me not look like a hater. You know what I'm saying? But your niggas is so predictable. They on this nigga not so bad. But anyway, Angela Yee, she goes, you know, I think it's a very bad time for him to put this out. You know, when the bunch of police just got off for the Breonna Taylor, you know, situation, and you know, and Megan got shot in both her feet. I don't think this is a good time for him to be putting out music. What? Girl, goodbye, and you my baby. Goodbye. Relly Sunshine, good looking. Thanks for the donation. Right? Angela, stop it. Okay? It's not a good time. Stop it. You know, was it Breonna Taylor, rest in peace. We all are sympathetic to her. But we've been getting the same goddamn verdict since Rodney King. Knock the shit off. Fuck out of here. Life ain't gonna stop because of the police got off again. This nigga, he gave us something to take our mind off the bullshit. Jay Hernandez, good looking. You know what I'm saying? Like he took our minds off of it for a second. The music is great. Ain't nothing wrong with the music. Let me tell you something, yo. If you didn't hear this album, like I don't know this artist, but now I rock with him. I'm probably gonna go download all his music now. Just be on the strength that the nigga is creative, the nigga is talented, the nigga pen game is on point. You know what I'm